Hey guys, Gook here, and welcome to episode 13 of the British Tea Party podcast. There are only 3 of us in total this week, but the first of the 3 is Crazy Randoms, of course.
It's me, yes, I'm back.
And Arian. Or Arian.
Hello,
or
Arian.
TV, depends how you want to.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Many ways to say the same name.
Yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow.
Is it? Well, happy birthday tomorrow.
It's today when you're watching this, actually. When
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yes,
gets
it is.
uploaded.
It'll be
'Cause
Monday,
we
yeah.
didn't record it later on.
Yeah. So it's Sunday today.
It
It's
is.
Monday is my birthday, yeah.
And
I'll
you,
be 21.
21.
21, yeah.
That's what it feels like to be young.
Yeah, very young. Feel like I'm old, I'm 40. Feel 40, but I'm only 21. Crazy.
Bit random, but okay.
Oh.
Right
It's
then.
also known as the Rants effect.
Yeah.
Another one, yeah.
Yeah, the effect he has on people.
Being very young, but very old at the same time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
Dang.
yeah. Well, a piece of news I got right here, which I think will start a discussion. Whether it be a good one, I don't know. But I talked about it
Okay.
in the weekly roundup, which was to do with the always-on Xbox and what Microsoft Creative Director had to say regarding the always-on Xbox. That, of course, let me just before we talk about it, it is all rumors and has not been confirmed by Microsoft yet, although they're probably likely to do it at some point. They just
Yeah,
don't
it wouldn't
want to yet,
surprise
you know,
me, to
'cause-
be honest, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, one Orth, which is one of the creative directors at Microsoft Studios and makes some of the Microsoft in-house games, basically just went out there and said, every device now is always on. The world we live in is always on, so deal with it. If you have any problems with the always on Xbox, just deal with it. And that obviously striked some arguments and some frustration in the interwebs.
And some hilarious videos as well.
Some hilarious videos as well.
Yeah, you
which-
gotta love the hilarious videos.
There are plenty of them out there. We won't show one here. So, oops, I dropped some on the floor. Anyway, has anyone got anything to say about the always on Xbox? Because I did have a bit of a rant about it in the weekly roundup. So, Sai, hello. We are talking.
Hello.
About turn your
Wow.
mic down a little bit. We're talking about the always on Xbox, and Crazy Randoms is about to start an argument about it.
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say turn the mic down? Bud?
Yes.
Yeah, down, yes, down.
It's gay. It's like peeking.
Like, very quietly, yes, down.
Very quiet.
Alright, let me
Yeah,
show
all right. So about the always on Xbox, it's Rams. You want to go first, or?
It's a stupid thing. Look how bad SimCity turned out.
Yeah.
That's my argument sold in a nutshell. You just prefer it. If you can compare the new Xbox, to a game that doesn't work, you just know you're in for a bad time.
And the amount of users on Xbox Live as well, and everyone's gonna have to connect to a server. They're gonna have to have the space for everyone to be able to use, the servers and be able to connect, and then to be constantly checking back and forward. The server's just gonna be on overload all the time.
Well, to be fair, I think in a way this is what gamers really want. Who doesn't have an internet connection if they're on their Xbox? That's first thing. The only thing people that are losing out are casual gamers, the people who don't buy a subscription for Xbox Live, and that generally just end up having it just to play around on the game that they picked up at the market and whatnot. So that's the only people that's affected. Me personally,
Yeah, but you shouldn't. Go on.
it's not going to affect me. I don't really care, because the fact is, the moment I turn my Xbox on, it's going to be hooked up to the internet.
Networks though aren't 100% reliable, and when they do go down, you should at least be able to play a game that you've bought, single player wise. You should be able to play.
That is a
that
problem
game.
indeed.
And
Yeah,
there are
yeah.
people out there, that genuinely don't have access to the internet all the time, or have dodgy internet that could cut off anytime. Like, my internet doesn't work 100% with me. I've had times where it's patchy, where it's really slow. Do I want an Xbox sitting there draining my bandwidth where my internet is grinding slow enough as it is already at some points?
You are correct there. Yeah. But
I had a Skybox downstairs that the guys tried to get me to keep it stayed connected to the internet, but I they wouldn't believe me, but I proved to them that it was draining my bandwidth like hell. Even though they're going, oh, it shouldn't be doing that. It's just not doing that at all. I disconnected it and it's fine, and I've not told them that I've disconnected it. If they find out now, that's gonna be quite funny. But yeah, it's not connected to the internet because the reason is it's draining my bandwidth and it gets annoying because I'm grinding along when I shouldn't be.
Yeah, that is a problem indeed. Like,
and then you got yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, it was with the same situation when we were on about having to download everything, and it's all going to be digital copies instead of discs. It's going to be the exact, like, we were in the same boat of saying, well, games are going to take 5 days to download to our hard drives, and this is just another strike to the bollocks, really.
I don't think that's necessarily true. You can still go out and buy a disc.
Yeah, well, that was rumors back then.
Yeah, that you wouldn't be able to, like, the new Xbox wouldn't.
Yeah, but even, like, if they took the Steam model, I'd be okay with them doing the Steam model. Because with Steam, I'm like 90% sure you can redeem a game and install that game from the disc, and then you only download updates via Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
that's
the
the ultimate solution. If you just
that's what we
get a
got now,
disc,
really.
be able to play with it, and then just download the license or something like that, like a small file that.
Well, that's what
just
games do
proves that
now.
the game is
Not
bought.
licensed,
And
don't get a license.
Well, that's what they do now. To be honest,
Yeah.
Battlefield, you can't go online unless you have the activation pass. So
Yeah,
like,
you've been doing it for a while.
yeah, EA have been doing it to everything. FIFA, like
exactly. So
I
if
was
you
playing
do
FIFA,
that-
and then they introduced you needed online pass, and me being an existing player and had already been playing for the past 6 months, they then decided, hang on, you're not allowed to do it anymore until you buy this pass. And I was like, that's a bit bullshit, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you introduce it from now on, then they can't really say that.
No, they're not actually allowed
be
to
able
do
to play it
that.
anymore.
It's like for existing customers only kind of shit.
And Microsoft really need to sort their act out pretty quickly, and they can't stay silent for much longer because they got these idiots in the company that are saying or pissing a lot of people off and telling a lot of people to deal with it. And then you've got Sony on the other hand going, we've got what comes over to us. You can play our
We've
games
got
offline.
everything.
We've got answers to this, and this. You got these problems, fine, come over here. And they're getting a lot of people in the minute, and they're literally the PS4 at the minute is the number one anticipated device, including all the mobile phones that are currently anticipated at the minute.
I honestly think that guy's being paid by Sony. No one is that bad at their job.
Oh no! But
Microsoft, have you seen Windows 8?
Yeah.
No. The guy who
But I
was
think
like,
it's pretty
deal
stupid
with
that.
it.
Yeah, but that guy that's
Yeah.
a deal with it. Also, there's people that have worked with him in Fox because he used to work in Fox. There's guys out there that are saying,
his nickname.
yeah.
His nickname. There's a story about his nickname.
But there's also a story about how much of
I've heard
an
that.
asshole he has been in. Sorry, 12-year-old kids. How much of a dimwad he's been in,
A dimwad.
in Fox,
You
and
lovely.
things
dimwad.
like that before. And if he's that kind of a guy, then he will just speak his mind and think that everyone should have the same.
Well,
views.
to be honest, I'd rather somebody like that than selling me something and then getting it and being like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing?
Yeah, there's a line that he quite definitely rubbed out with a pencil and then threw it 20 miles in the opposite direction. You do not, like, you're literally alienating. You're going to get sacked.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Microsoft very quickly made sure that they were nothing to do with him, and they made a statement. Their statement reads, Microsoft. This person is not a spokesman for Microsoft, and his personal views are not reflective of those of the company. They quickly, distanced themselves from him.
Yeah, that's not effective though. Like,
But listen,
No, but they
why
quickly
would
were
people
like,
actually go ahead? Why would people actually go ahead and compare a console that's already announced and has already a name and everything to a console that hasn't even been announced to public yet? Because it's like a battle. For example, I say, I won that 1v1 against him, but you didn't play. Yeah, but I have a better weapon unlocked.
Yeah,
That's
my
all
dick's
like-
bigger than yours, but I haven't got it out yet.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
But the problem is that Microsoft still haven't given us anything to compare to. So all we can look at anything is all these rumors. And to be honest, there's developers out there that have been backing up about this always online thing, and any developers that haven't backed it up haven't found a reason or a point to prove that it's wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like the PS4,
Yeah.
we haven't really heard much bad about the PS4, but we've heard a lot bad about the Xbox Durango 720, and like that thing's gonna have to cure cancer for it to beat the PS4 at
That's
this
the
rate.
problem. They've
Like,
left it too long. They left rumors
Yeah, like,
run. Even if
always-
these rumors aren't right, they've done a lot more damage. You know.
exactly, and
Yeah.
like if it does come out with always online DRM, that's like every single serious gamer I don't think will buy it, because remember when Sony got hacked? Okay, servers were down for a month. Imagine if Xbox got hacked with always on DRM, you wouldn't be able to play anything. For a
No,
month.
exactly. The console would
Like
just
not
be a
even
paperweight.
literally,
Yeah.
You
And
wouldn't even be able to turn it on because it's always meant to be on, and if it hasn't got internet connection, it turns itself off. You won't like it will be there glaring at you with its big ugly face, and all of your games that you paid, because like my game library right now has cost me like 300, 400, 500 quid. I wouldn't be able to play a thing.
And also, if you know,
Ridiculous.
if your friend does bring his game over to your house, or you do go out and buy a second-hand game, guess what? You can't play it without paying the full price of the game yet again. So these are all rumors, of course.
But that's the thing with downloads as well, is because like GameStop and all those game resellers, they'll lose money when Microsoft introduced this. So
I have no. I'm
It's-
against that.
It's got nothing. It's got nothing to do with them, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
to be, like
Yeah.
no, but listen. If used games, if everything goes download only, let's say for example, if things go download only, then you can't get used games, and then game resellers such as GameStop and maybe the British version, I don't know. They'll
GameStop as well. Yeah.
Stop.
We have a GameStop.
games. Okay, sorry. I'm
No, we
Main
don't.
game.
No, we don't. We have game.
We have
Ireland.
game.
Ireland,
have
Ireland
games.
have games.
All right.
Yeah, that
Okay.
just quickly.
Then-
I'm no longer in Ireland.
There we are.
Hey.
Sitting in my English house, drinking English tea with
I'm drinking Yorkshire tea.
Yeah, with a can of cherry coke and all these English things around me. It's lovely.
Anyway, Arian
Anyway.
is gonna like
Carry
pop a gasket if we don't let him talk. Go.
Okay, so they're gonna lose money a lot, like a game and stuff. So I don't know if Microsoft does this,
no.
then yeah.
I don't
No.
think they are.
Yeah,
I
well,
think it'll be the
it's-
best thing that could happen to them. Because yes, they'll lose their pre-order, but imagine now if Game, well, they don't even have to charge. Because when you go into Game now and you see Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and you know that their version of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 was left over from when it was a 40 quid game, and now it's still 30 quid, even though no one should pay that much. If they've got literally little redeem cards, they can put them out at whatever the hell they want.
Well, you
And that
can't
is gonna
redeem
Really,
a code that's already redeemed.
Pardon?
No, well,
You can't.
well, there's
no,
actually something I've been looking up on, and that's they're actually trying to say that you can actually sell digital copies of things. Like
That
there's-
would be amazing.
Yeah,
well, not necessarily your games at the moment. With nothing, we've heard nothing of the 720 and whatnot. But say you buy an album on iTunes, you can then
Yeah.
stick it on this website and sell it to somebody else for a knockdown price.
Someone does. Oh, there's a service that already does that. It's like a film service, I think.
Oh,
Ah,
Apple patented something for for iTunes that does that exact thing recently.
Yeah, just recently I've been. I was reading a lot about it, and I'm saying, well, why wouldn't this happen with the consoles as well? And maybe it might, because
So
game devs won't allow it. The game devs will not allow it.
no.
well,
If you've taken, imagine if that. Okay, game devs right now are fist bumping each other. They're doing secret handshakes because they're really happy with the Xbox Durango. Okay,
yeah,
but they don't like the PS4. Well, they probably do because it seems pretty awesome. And then if you would be like, oh, by the way, you can sell your digital copies, they would hate you.
well, no, like to be honest, your games, like you're just not going to sell as many if you can't get them secondhand. In some cases, the secondhand, there is no revenue from the secondhand except more customers. They didn't pay you for the copy; they paid someone else for their copy, but they are still now your customer. If I go out and buy a secondhand Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I didn't pay the devs of Call of Duty for it, but they've gained a customer
Who could possibly buy DLC?
Exactly, that's the fact. It's like, yes, you haven't made money on me, but if I bought the game, there's a chance I'm now going to go and buy something of yours because I have a second-hand version of it. I personally hate going into a shop and seeing a brand new game and I'm like, it looks good, but it's 70 quid. I'd rather wait a couple of months until
I
it's
have
on
no
second-hand
idea where
sale.
you're buying your games
Yeah,
from, but
70
you need to
quid.
relocate.
That's what they're supposedly going to cost for the next gen, aren't they?
I don't mind that though. To be honest,
No, well, exactly.
I was
But are you gonna buy that game that looks okay, but you're not committed to it?
Mm-hmm.
No,
like you will 6 months down the line when it's on a second-hand shelf for 30 quid or 25 quid or in the deals.
Yes.
You're not gonna touch it until then. If it never gets to that game is just gonna fall off the shelf, and no one's gonna know what it was because nobody ever wanted to play it because it was 70 quid, and they just didn't have that kind of money to commit to it.
That's gonna force more people also to pirate because the people
they won't be able to though. That's the thing. That's the whole idea.
Oh, there's always a way. There's always
a way. But Philip DeFranco mentioned this. Piracy restricting DRM does not stop good pirates. It only stops lazy and bad pirates.
Yes.
Well, that's it. I can say if it is DRM, the console is still there. I can guarantee at least 1 million people are already thinking of ways how they're going to hack it.
And also, this always online thing is also dealt in the software element on the Xbox. The devs don't have to do anything. The console itself takes care of it. So you could do it to the console once, and that would be the same for every single game that you got.
Yeah.
Sony kind of nailed that down with the jailbreak, though. Remember the big jailbreak? You can't really jailbreak a PlayStation right now and get on the network. They're pretty wired in to how to combat it.
People, like, if I'm a casual gamer, but I really like my Xbox games and I really want the Xbox only games, but I have to have a connection. I'm like, oh well, this is all bullshit because I can't afford to buy a subscription for something I'm only going to play the single player. I'm going to go to this illegal website where they hack my Xbox 720 and then, oh, hang on, now it's hacked. I'm just going to go to the Pirate Bay, for example. Oh, there's a brand new game here. Download, stick it on a USB. Bang. It's going to be...
That's not how you do it, by the way. So don't try this at home.
Yeah, well, that's what's going to happen. I mean, if I have no commitment to go online anyway because I'm a casual gamer, it just means the casual person who doesn't download things illegally, usually does do his things like a proper gentleman, is now going to be like, well, fuck this. I'm just going to, break the rules a little bit. I just want to play some games. I don't want to spend excessive amounts of money for something I'm not going to use, but I really like the service of the Xbox over the PS4. That's what I'm going to do. And in my case, that's probably what I will do. So
I don't think there's going to be many exclusives this time around for Xbox if they are doing, because Bungie, I think saw this coming because their latest game is not an exclusive.
No, it's not.
I reckon they saw this coming a while off because they're, best buds with Microsoft. Microsoft probably like, hey guys, guess what? We're going to put always online DRM on our console. And Bungie were like, yeah, buy.
Yes.
That's how I imagine it going down. No one would buy Halo if it was on.
Well, no, in a term of a game developer, DRM is a good thing.
Yeah, but it's not if no one buys the console.
It's only us that don't
world. But no, think about it, okay?
One at a time, please. Come on.
But no, if Xbox comes with always online DRM and PS4 doesn't, nobody's going to buy the Xbox, and the game devs will be like, yeah, that one person can't pirate our game anymore.
I'd say it's whichever one's cheaper. Like, in the long run, the Xbox probably will cost more yearly, because just like the original Xbox 360, it came with no hard drive, it came with no wireless. You even had to buy batteries for your fucking controller.
They go full out on the accessories.
But people still bought it knowing full well that it'd have a bill at the end of the month. What the hell? You don't buy it's like you buying the Xbox was like a car. You buy the car, then you have to fill it up with fuel, then you have to get insurance on it, all that crap. Like that's whereas the PS4, the PS3, it was already done. It came fully fueled, ready to go. All you need to do is connect it to the internet. Job done. Yeah. So there's the same argument right here between the two consoles we've got at the moment. One is going, I'm going to rob every penny you've got.
Yeah.
And every fucker still goes, well, I love the Xbox, I'm going to buy it. And the other is like, we're really good, but it's overpriced at the same time.
I honestly think Sony have actually been quite smart with the way they've gone about this, because basically they're not cancelling out the opportunity for other companies to do this whole DRM thing. They're just saying, we're not in charge of it. Don't hate us. If anything does happen, we didn't put it in the console. These developers decided that their game is going to be DRM. So they've been really clever about it. They've kind of deflected the hate away from them and into any possible games that do get treated. I'm
a bit worried at the same time now you've mentioned that, because if the 720 is DRM, that means most of the developers' games are going to be DRM.
Well,
and they're not going to the Xbox version DRM and then the PS4 version not DRM. It means no matter which one I buy, It's all gonna come with fucking DRM.
Well, not really, because I told you this is all dealt with on the Xbox operating system. It's not dealt with on the game.
The games might just follow suit if they're developing for both. I mean, they have the insurance that it's not going to go wrong on the Xbox, but they don't on the PS4.
But they might just do it for the PlayStation and then port it over. Depends where the bigger audience is.
Yeah, well, yeah, true that.
And PlayStation have really gone out of their way this time to prove that they are easy and supportive in the development side of things. They've learned from previous.
Yeah, but let me ask you this: if you owned a business and you were what? This completely blanked out of my head right there. Yeah, like your security is you've got a front door and a back door. Your front door's got all the nice locks on it, and your back door's. No, I don't know where I'm going with this. Never mind. My head's just
back doors
slipped off me there. But yeah, well, basically, let's put it. Let me just say it properly, which is the Xbox is offering a service where your games don't get stolen, and the PS4 doesn't really have that kind of protection. So, are you gonna just well, all right, I guess we'll get some pirates on the PS4, or are we gonna do the same protection that the Xbox offers? Which one would you do?
See, it all depends on the audience yet again, because you can take the risk with the PlayStation 4 if it's got a larger audience, because you'll be making more money through that larger audience.
Exactly. Like, look at it right now, console and PC. You are so much more likely to pirate a game on PC. It's so much easier. Pirate Bay, download, there, you're done. Okay? But, like, you don't see that game companies completely disregarding PC as a platform, even though it's so easy. A lot of them are focusing.
No, it's all programmed for PC, and then that's the one.
Like,
they don't make it for the Xbox, they make it for the PC, and then port it to both of them. Actually,
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, but
never actually developed for.
It's the most pirated. We have 3 areas right now of gaming. You've got the PS3, the Xbox, and the PC. Well, let's go to.
Don't forget Wii.
Yeah, okay, let's just do console and PC. It is so much easier to pirate on PC, but yet people still develop games for it. And a lot of people develop games just for PC. Mm-hmm. Okay? What makes you think it'll change when the next-gen consoles come out? It'll literally just... The PS4 will move over to the PC in terms of pirating. Even if it does, it might just stay the same as it is right now. And the Xbox will become stricter. Are you really going to... Could you have 4 platforms, let's say, the Wii U, which is kind of in the middle. I don't know what the Wii U's deal is with this thing. The Xbox, which is super strict, and then the PS3 and the PC. Your mass audience are the people who could pirate the game, but they probably won't because they're nice people. Whereas the Xbox audience, which is a fourth of the product, and most likely will be less than that.
You've sold me. Yeah, I get it. That makes more sense than what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay. Well, bye everyone. That's been me on the podcast. I don't know. I don't know how deep you guys are in. Actually, how long have you been going? I've been on it for 20 minutes.
Oh, you joined
5 minutes beforehand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anything else?
You are right there. Yeah, but just to argue one point is people that only develop for PCs because it's much easier.
Yeah, it is much easier.
Yeah,
but,
they're not. Because and they can't afford to put it on a platform because just to put it on a platform costs them like 100,000, and then to update each game costs them anywhere between 7,000 and 50,000. Whereas the PC, you can stick it on Steam, and you're pretty much not wasting any money.
Yeah, but then you're selling your soul away to Steam, because as good as Steam are, they take quite a lot of a bigger cut from what you get. When you submit a game to Steam, they can take anywhere from 40 to 75%, I think it is, and they don't tell you until you've submitted the game and given them the rights. They don't tell you how much they're taking.
Because you'll make more profit over Steam than you will anywhere else. Like any if you you can't make money if you just set up your own website and your own host, and it'd be like, well, nobody's really happy. But on Steam and Steam and Origin and stuff like that,
third parties on Origin don't they're not a thing.
No.
Okay. Well, the more passing customers you have on Steam means you get more sales, so you'd lose that 40%.
Yeah, but look, it's much the biggest PC game right now, Minecraft. I'm pretty sure that's undisputable. That isn't on Steam for this reason.
Yeah, well, we all know that Minecraft wouldn't have got anywhere without YouTube.
Because most indie games right now. Think of an indie game you know of that you knew without YouTube.
Exactly, and
so what's stopping them from doing it?
They're usually not on Steam. Whereas if they are on Steam, most people have heard of them, do know them, and they're doing
them
right.
on Steam. A lot of the like Slender and all them obviously aren't Steam because they're free, but a lot of them are on Steam.
Yes, but it's like you're pointing out rare cases. Like Minecraft would never have got where it was without the YouTube community. Fact, hands down, and without it being on something like Steam, because Steam, all they have to do is just go, this game's really cheap, and everybody will pay for it. That's the thing. But like they're the rarities. They're the 1 out of a million, like Minecraft, that are on their own website and they are running off something completely different. Like not many people knew what any of this was, any like Mojang was and all that before YouTube introduced.
They had quite a big audience.
Yeah, not
I
massive.
looked at the numbers. They had before YouTube. They did have a fairly big audience, but they just explode. That 10 million sales for Minecraft. That's insane.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm not even going to say that they'd have got anywhere close to that without YouTube. But a lot of the games wouldn't. To be fair, it's strange.
Like game, that's still a small number for a game. Unless everybody knows your name, then you're not doing that well.
It's not that small of a number. A lot of games don't reach that far.
Not that before they hit YouTube.
Oh yeah, but for an indie game, that's still a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
They were on 500,000 before YouTube. I'm not. I'll try and find numbers, but also one thing to Micah. Think of another game that has a counter of how many people have bought their game that updates in real time.
No, that's just how many people have created an account, actually.
No. It's how many people have bought the game. They used to have how many people have bought an account, registered an account, and that's in like 40 million. But they took that off their site when they got iOS, Android, Xbox, PC, Mac, and all them. Now they just have how many people have bought the PC and Mac version.
Okay, I didn't know it was like that.
And that's 10 million people. Majority of them at 20 quid. That's a lot of money. To be shared between a team of about 50.
Yeah. I've just looked on the website there. Yeah, they've only got the bought copies now for PC and Mac.
Yeah.
Whereas before it was accounts, which was like high in cheap.
Yeah, it's like 4 times the amount.
Yeah, because I'd say a lot of them pirated, and it's free to make an account.
Yeah, plus like people who make accounts when they're younger and played the free version and then realise that Elite X Slayer probably isn't a good name for your Minecraft account.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not
Fort
insulting you, Mr. Elite X Slayer, but oh my god, that is a lot of money. I've just done the maths. That is.
I thought you had a fear of big numbers.
That is 150 million pounds.
Yeah, well, they're doing smashingly well.
He might be on the Times 100 most important people of the year list.
Anyway, yeah.
Good old Notch.
I just wanna say as well. Developers are actually calling the next PlayStation a supercharged PC in its terms of easy. It's how easy it is to develop for, and basically because it is built like a PC is built, but it's just fine-tuned as you'd expect from a console, and then they can develop for easy. So if it is that easy to develop for basically the same as a PC, then that's going to be even more in its favor, because you can code for 2 platforms at exactly the same time.
Whereas before it was all ports and having to rewrite code every 5 seconds.
PS3 is so difficult, in comparison.
Yeah, because it's got its own unique chip and graphics. And
that was never a good idea.
No, it wasn't. But do you remember the days when they were saying it's coming out? Everyone was like, "Wow, this is amazing, unique." But
PC gaming wasn't anywhere near it is now.
No, exactly. But
as soon as that, when it was just
I think we're very, very early to judge each console on its thing, because
by what we heard.
Yeah, by what we can hear right now, we've got a lot to judge. But I can say it's either going to be as good as it sounds, or it's going to be a huge disappointment. Yeah. And I'm sticking to my guns, and I know Sony have disappointed me quite a few times in the past. Yeah. So unless this this might be amazing, but I'm a bit skeptical because of their past.
Yeah.
But same with Microsoft.
So, in other console news, they've been shipping those out, and people have done unboxing videos on YouTube. So
have you had yours yet, Crazy?
It's my birthday tomorrow. I've got a wish list set up.
What? I thought you had one coming.
Aaron, I thought you bought him one. I mean, nothing.
No.
No.
Wait. Okay.
I had no cash. You guys know this. Between the move to England and Ireland, it's all been money down the drain. So I will be getting one the moment I start looking for a job again.
I would get
Start
one,
looking.
but nah.
You're not going to set
Like-
up shop number 2?
Not a chance. Not in the English economy, anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
is the Irish
so
economy
much better.
better?
Yeah, I mean
No,
that
but-
eurozone that's collapsing. Oh,
like
that's
I
money
said,
mine.
I think I said before, maybe not in the podcast, but it took me 6 months to find a graphics card when I first moved to Ireland, and
What?
6 months to find a shop that would sell me a graphics card, just a cheap knockoff one, because my VGA kept cutting out. It says, your graphics just stopped responding and I haven't opened anything. So I needed just a cheap graphics card just to do me over in the meantime, and there was nothing, nowhere. Like I went into shops and I was like, "Have you just got something laid about in a machine that doesn't even work anymore? You just give me something." And they're like, "No, we got nothing." So by the time I actually got one, I was like, I could do this with my eyes closed,
You
and I
check
did.
the internet?
Yeah, well, I didn't have a credit card or bank set up or anything like that. Well, I did have the bank set up and whatnot, but I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. But when I eventually got one, I thought, well, this is easy. I could have done this with my eyes closed in 5 minutes. And I did. I set up a shop and it worked well. And I was extremely renowned around my town. Everybody knew my name and my face because of the shop. So it was doing well. But in the town I'm in now, there is 5 shops doing the exact same thing that I'd be doing, which is a lot.
Maybe you can join one of those. Like,
Well, yeah,
Like,
that's
they
what
need
I'm saying.
employees
I'd rather somebody else worry about my wage than myself.
Go apply for like a managership at like PC World or
Oh
something.
God,
I
I'd
know,
rather shoot
I-
myself than
I
work at
myself,
PC
yeah.
World.
Yes, it's like I'd go to give advice and I'd get told off.
Yeah.
Good point.
That's frowned upon in PC world. Would you like me to sell you something you actually need or something we want to sell you?
Yeah.
And they never like which granddad who wants to get in contact on Facebook with his grandchildren wants a €900 laptop that can do everything and anything.
My granddad has a better laptop than I do.
Did he get it from PC World?
No, we got it from a local guy.
All right.
It wasn't that expensive. It's just really lucky.
Well, you're on a Mac.
No, not even like that. As in, like I can't find a laptop in that price range which he got that is better than his.
Right. Well, that's good then. That's good.
That's
Off
what I
the
mean.
back of a
He's-
lorry.
No, but he just got it from a local guy because
Yeah, did he meet him around the back alley?
no. Our local IT guy sounds a lot like what Crazy was in Tipsy Island. Basically, he's really good, and he will be honest with you with the price because a lot of places they make a lot of money off like the bags and all that, like laptop bags and mice and stuff. And this guy just won't sell you any of that nonsense. Be right back.
Yeah, Crazy is one of those good guys that whenever someone comes into his shop, he's like, yeah, this and that. No, I just need this.
Me and
and
Aaron would talk over work, and I'd leave the Skype on so I could get customers. So
Wait,
Yeah,
Aaron Skyped your
sometimes.
customers?
no, Aaron's been
No.
on a Skype call while I've been dealing with customers.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
I just mute myself, and he listens to the conversation.
Yeah, he mutes me over his end, so I can't disturb him, but I can still hear. It's pretty funny sometimes, and the
Yeah.
Irish accent always cracks me up. So
And you'll notice how retarded they are as well.
yeah,
can
there
say
was one guy
it.
that my screen stopped working. Do I need you to give me my Facebook password? It's like, what?
Yeah, that's really what it was. It was like my screen stopped working. I says, "Do you have a password to log on? You want my Facebook password? No, your laptop."
Yeah. Just give me a credit card number while you're there.
Yeah.
I need that as well to get it working.
bank account details.
Don't forget the
Uh,
three-digit number on the
the
back.
security, so yeah,
Yeah, I need
Yeah,
that.
CVC code.
Mother's maiden name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a similar story. I was helping out my cousin's boyfriend, and their laptop
Yeah.
was
Helping
all
out.
messed up, and they needed something. They needed some word processing, and I didn't have any copies of Office lying around. And if it was my own, I'd just pirated it. But I'm not pirating something onto someone else's laptop. So I put some decent word processing software I had, and when he sent it my way, I was like,
Was
"Oh,
it
is there any
Open Office?
passwords?" No, it was Serif. Serif's good stuff. And when he sent it my way, I was like, "Oh, are there any passwords?" He was like, "No," and I opened it up, and it was like a massive password screen with a really strange hint. I was like, "Oh, great." It's like to guess.
I got that all the time. It's
Oh,
like,
I can imagine.
Have you got a password on it? It's like, no.
You know,
Get
Yeah,
stuff
I was
out,
like-
And sometimes the hint is the password. It's like, congratulations, you're an idiot. And the other ones, the hint is something that is like a question mark or something like that. And you're like, well, how does that help you if you ever forget?
Yeah. Well, on mine, I just put, I know this, because I'll never forget my password. I don't know how anyone just forgets like, something important like a password.
Yeah.
My fingers know my password better than my brain, so that's...
I've dealt with it so much, people forgetting their passwords. But at my level of skill in that business, I can remove a password in under 5. They're completely useless anyway.
Yeah, I've removed it. I've got past a Windows password before.
Yeah, just USB, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's what I use.
Let's not teach our audience how to hack into their system.
Wait, you could just type B.
No. What?
What? You can just type B and it'll get what?
No, put something on the USB.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Well, there is actually a universal password for all laptops. Yeah.
Admin.
It's we are the blue portal.
Oh,
Did
that
it for
one.
me.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't even.
Well, I haven't heard it in a while yet. You haven't said it yet.
Yeah,
Don't
sorry.
freaking encourage him, right? I've been spending a couple of weeks trying to stop him.
Thank you, Crazy.
What the hell?
We haven't uploaded.
Size Mike's cut now. That's great. Good timing. Good timing.
Yeah.
Screw you guys.
Jagex, the makers of RuneScape and all, have just deducted like money from my PayPal without notifying me beforehand, and I've already said that I want to stop the subscription since I'm not even playing RuneScape anymore. So, screw you, Jagex. That's just all I want to say.
Yeah, that's what subscription does that.
Oh, my internet's going down.
And then they take your
So
money.
crazy.
Yeah, everyone's fucking up for me right now.
Guys.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah. Who's hosting this call? Can they stop?
What? It's
Yeah,
fine.
you're broadcasting, yeah.
No, GG is horrible. I can't hear them at all.
I can hear everyone. It's great.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah,
I can't hear them.
GG's fine. I just can't hear Arian and Sci-Fi.
I can't hear Crazy, and I could hear that from Crazy, but it sounded like he was 50 feet away from his mic.
No.
GG and Sai are fine for me, so
Um,
let's just stop about
guys,
talking
can you
about
hear
who's
me?
fine
Yeah?
for.
Fine. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just be our interpreter.
Yeah, there's a current pre-order bonus if you pre-order GTA 5 for Xbox. Microsoft trying to get people to pre-order possibly the year's biggest game by getting it on Xbox and giving them 1,600 Microsoft points free if you pre-order it on Xbox 360.
What?
That's just insurance because you won't actually get the game when it says it's coming out.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Those who take the plunge will receive a redeemable code for their free points via email within 10 days of the game being shipped, and codes will be valid until the 31st of December 2013.
That doesn't sound like a good business strategy to try and sell something to me. If you take the plunge, it's like if you're gonna risk it, yeah.
It doesn't say that on the post. This is on the news article.
Okay, all right, fair
Type in
enough.
GTA 5 into Google right now. Look at the news.
Has it been postponed again?
GTA 5 release date pushed back to 2014? Question mark. Microsoft leaked delayed GTA launch. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Microsoft themselves.
It's already been delayed once.
Once? That's an exaggeration.
But what?
Wait, apparently something to do with Microsoft's latest pre-order deal. So I'm just going to read what that says, and maybe it says.
There's no other news. Like my news website doesn't back that up. So.
My news website.
So it
Why
can't.
can't you just
Sorry,
say?
is
Game
anyone
recording.
playing anything right now? Because I can hear something. It must be my end.
Technology is
No,
is
it's
my
not
end.
me.
It is that
Hang on.
website that Sai got me to go on.
Is it?
Yeah, Digital Times.
Okay.
Got an
So-
iPad playing.
While there's a break, anyone been watching the COD Championships?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, that
So
game with
intense
Envy.
last night. Oh, it was
Oh
so
my God.
intense.
Okay, so anyone who doesn't know, they're fighting for $1 million, but they're not really. They're fighting for $400,000, which between the four of them means $100,000, and then with taxes and all that. But let's just say the top place gets $100,000 per member, second gets 50, and then I think it's like 25, 12 and a half, and all that way. So last night there was a game, Envy versus Freako Impact. Arguably some of the best teams. Well, they are the best teams in the world. I'd say they're the two best teams in the world. I think that's what the final's going to be. And whoever won was guaranteed £50,000 each. Okay, so you're thinking this is close. It went to the last game of this best of 5 series, and then it went to the last round in this Search and Destroy Aftermath, which no one ever plays competitively. So no one really has a good strategy.
Neither of them had a good strategy.
But so you're thinking, wow, this is insane. So it's 5v5, and I can't remember. Did you watch the entire game? There was some very strange.
5v5.
5, as in the score was 5-5. There was one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
90 seconds. Okay, 90 seconds of gameplay, guaranteed. One team, 50 grand each, and MB won.
Yeah. They deserved it. They deserved it. They played well.
Actually. Freako were very lucky with that.
I was meant to be there, but you know.
What? Okay, don't say that to me. I thought you won a competition or something.
Yeah, I'm not very good at.
If Sai would have got an Xbox, we'd all grinded at the game, then and Crazy not have rage, so we could have made it there.
Well, no, my rage would have won it. I'd have scared everyone off.
What I like about the event is like everyone afterwards shakes hands. Crazy, fuck that! I'd be chucking the controller at them.
Oh
yeah, I would. Yeah.
Eurogamer, that YouTube channel posted a video. You can see the comparison if you look at these championships, so they have referees and all that. There is no yelling. The only yelling I've seen is Scump when they're playing against Complexity. Wins a 5v5 last round to decide who wins. He gets a 3-man kill cam in a Search and Destroy, and like he's just there screaming, not really at the other team, just screaming because he's completely thing. And but when you look at the English tournament where there was no referees, there are people throwing things at each other. They are calling each other's mums out. They are screaming at each other, and everyone's like, "Why are you allowing this?" And the fun thing was
winter championships when United Glacier, MLG, United Glacier against what was it? I think it was United as well. Then he got a 4, I think, an ace on Search and Destroy, like one of the just important rounds.
Yeah,
in the best of 5. And when he got a 4-man piece, when he was I think it was a clutch. I don't know. There were 4 people left. He was the only one left. And then he killed them all. And then he just stood up like, 1v4, motherfucker! And I was just laughing.
Yeah, like, that sort of thing isn't bad, but, like, the things you could see at the English event was disgraceful. One of the funny things, the casters were really funny. They were like, and the women go wild in the crowd. I think that might be TP's mum, who's a player. It's a great event, and today is the last day, and it's starting soon. And it's first match is Optic versus Freako to decide who goes into the final against Envy, and basically
who deserves to win.
I don't want to see Optic go against Envious, like, because I
do
couldn't bear to watch it. Like
that's been the final ever since Call of Duty 4. Okay, that has been the final for most events ever since Call of Duty 4, and it would be great if that was the final for this. I don't know who I'd want to win.
The Scorpion.
Exactly, that's why I don't have to choose.
Yeah, but I don't want to see Freako because if Freako win 3 events, 3 wins, then they're the best team in the world. Yeah. Whereas if they lose to Optic today, then they can't really claim best in the world.
True.
I don't know. What I love though is because are you kind of new to the scene, GG? I don't know.
I've seen like bits and pieces. This is the first time I've genuinely been watching it like every.
Yeah. Like I watch every single event there is.
No, I don't.
And Optic have been crap recently, to be honest. I can't do any better, but they haven't really placed that well, and everyone and Envy haven't been too good either. And everyone's like, "Oh, you're dried up, Freako, and all this." And if it could just be an Optic Envy final, like a final that has stood the stand of time. COD 4,
I haven't got a clue what you guys are talking about.
7.
Because of my pure hatred for Call of Duty, and you're talking about a competition.
Talking about Call of Duty, this is the new map pack.
This kind of
we
thing.
Haven't mentioned that.
I got to be fair. I'm getting bored of the game itself, playing it because I play it for a bit and I get bored and go off. But this has actually genuinely put excitement for me back in the game, and just watching these guys play, watching these pro teams work together,
some of the
win
spots,
these matches is honestly it is honestly amazing.
Did you see
what had happened?
I think it was JCap on Search and Destroy shooting through a wall on Aftermath to kill a bomb diffuser.
I saw that.
Everyone was just like, what? The casters were like, no way, no way, no way. And then you just see killed bomb diffuser. And everyone's like, ah! It was
You
insane.
see, what Gigi just said was like how it's putting something back into the game. That would be the worst thing for me ever, because I'd be out going thinking I can play like that. That's what my mind tells me when I watch something like that, and it makes me excited to play. Meaning, I want to be as good as that.
LAN, I think you could.
Yeah, seriously, a lot of it is LAN.
Yeah,
The problem was the Australian and the South African teams are very good teams, but crap internet, and you could see it blatantly in the stream. Because when you're playing on Australian server, I've been out to Australia, played COD with my friends when I was out there, because that's what we do, and there's so much lag. Every game is the equivalent of a 2-bar. And the Aussie players were just getting absolutely destroyed on LAN by Optic because they're just not used. You've gone from having a 200 millisecond ping to having a 0.01 millisecond ping.
Yeah, like
and you just
before you actually walk there, and then crap.
Yeah,
I missed.
well, no, they'd see someone, and then they'd start aiming down sight because that's what you do on an Aussie server.
But you need to pre-aim in this.
Yeah, whereas all the Optic guys, they're walking around. If you see anyone walk around a tight corner without they're dead. Yeah. And just the hard point was like 250 to like 40, and like that's pub stomping level. That is.
I'd love to play a proper LAN game, just like set up and just.
They have them in Eurogamer. Seriously, when we go to Eurogamer, we've got to submit, try and get it in for a team in the. Ghost
you
event.
What? You want me on a team at Eurogamer?
I had a chance to.
Jake,
I had a chance.
You're out, Jake.
On the Turtle Beach. Basically, Turtle Beach set up this thing where you could, and between Turtle Beach and Call of Duty Black Ops 2 at Eurogamer last year, where you'd play Black Ops 1 first at the Turtle Beach stage.
Yeah.
Some music's playing. Right, anyway.
If you're looking for a city
that's you, bud.
New cell phone launches.
Yeah.
What is playing? Oh, it's that freaking website again. Close that. Right, there we are.
Close
it. Yeah. So yeah, you'd play Black Ops 1 then at the Turtle Beach stand, and then the winner. Then they'd pick. They'd have different people playing against each other. Then they'd pick the winner of that would go over then to play on Black Ops 2 on this big table. A round table it was with all the players, and then they keep selecting people from those matches they're doing on the Black Ops 1, and then they'd put them all together, and then they'd just have this big match against each other, and then they had Benson and people like that commentating over it. It was just amazing to watch, like some of the matches.
Yeah, like we've got to try and get in on that. Yeah. I'm sorry, I
didn't do it. I didn't do it in the end because I was lucky to get in to play the game, like Black Ops 2, because I wasn't 18. I don't think an 18 zone, but I didn't want to risk like trying to do the whole thing and then just getting caught.
Imagine winning one. You're like, and Ben wins the entire event. Oh, how old are you? 17.
That voice crack was just
nice, lovely, amazing moment.
Intentional voice crack.
Can we move on from that topic? I've zoned out for the past 5 minutes. I've completely lost you.
All right, so now you know how I feel.
We've almost done 2 hours, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Wait,
what? 2 hours?
Well, we're an hour and a half. All right, I've jumped.
All right. I was gonna say.
Jumped the gun a bit, but yeah.
Yeah. So the new map pack, because I'm pretty excited for it. It looks pretty awesome.
Zone.
Colors, yeah, Magma, love.
Zoned out about Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's just map pack zoned out. No, I don't mind. We can talk about that. I like that.
Mob of the Dead looks cool.
All right, so I want to start with the multiplayer, so I can go on zombies for a long time. Multiplayer, Encore looks like a pretty weird map because it's like I don't know. The build seems kind of. They say yeah, if you go on the main stage, then you're higher, you're above everyone else, and you can shoot them from above. But that's just making you like a puppet for everyone to see and to shoot at. So,
yeah,
you guys, it's like that main stage in London, Encore.
Yeah, High Rise was gonna be High Rise.
Vertigo.
Is that what it's called? No.
Vertigo.
Vertigo.
Vertigo. Yeah.
No.
Vertigo. Infinity Ward, we're gonna make a map. With a name of Vertigo, but they felt it was too similar to High Rise, so they actually ditched that name.
Yeah, but they're different. It's a different game. It's a different franchise at this point.
Is Firing Range going to be in there?
Yes.
It's a map similar to Fire.
I said so badly that like that map needs to be in there.
Yeah, okay.
It's so good.
It doesn't look as similar as I think it should. But...
No.
But that's the good thing about Treyarch.
Treyarch are amazing.
Like, Cliffside was turned into Hazard, and that map was alright, but it looked completely different. They're not like Infinity Ward copy pasting, right?
Yeah.
Exaggerated, but like copy pasting terminal. They're
Cliff was a
creating
terrible
something
map.
new for a newer game for a more modernized version of a sad map. So
Exactly. It's like-
it looks amazingly good. Honestly, the
looks so
colors
good.
are great. The dynamic map elements are just fantastic in my opinion. Just
No, I want it to
dinosaurs.
be exactly the same.
Dinosaurs.
as it was.
No. Did you ever
Yeah.
play
No,
Hazard?
no.
Okay.
Go play Black Ops 1
I
because
have
that game is
friends.
not far.
I have friends who played a lot of COD 5, okay? They played Cliffside. They bought the DLC. They were playing Hazard. It took them about a week to realise it was the same map.
No, well, I didn't like Cliffside in the first place.
What? Cliffside's an amazing map. Sorry for that.
I mean, it's
No, I can't. No, never mind. I can't name a map that I like anyway.
You're a Grinch. You're the type of guy who doesn't like Newtown.
No, I despise Nuketown.
No, I don't like Nuketown. That map is so spawn trappy.
Exactly. It's not a proper map.
No, it's not good.
Funsies.
No, 1v1s against Gaming Geek on that is so traumatized.
Lose.
Hang on. Wait, you
I'm
lost to
true.
GG on a 1v1 on Nuketown. I destroyed him on Black Ops 1.
Did you?
Yeah, we played Black Ops 1 on the PS3.
PS3.
I destroyed you.
Must have mentally blocked that out.
Wait,
Well,
Yeah.
you only started catching up when I used a sniper and you had an MP5 or something.
To be fair,
Alright, so
I'm
Matt-
so rusty at PS3, and you play PS3 like every day, and I don't. I play it like once every year,
Yeah, I suppose.
and it
That's
is
so the
different.
lava map.
It is different.
The lava map Magma. No, don't like the idea of that.
No,
It looks pretty weird. I mean,
I just
no.
fall into it all
Right,
the time.
let me. I've experience with lava on Black Ops 2, so
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
does.
Everyone
transit
does.
and all. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but it's not like Transit. You don't set on fire.
gonna
You
be-
just instantly fucking die like you do every other trap in the game. Here's a ski lift. Here, bang, dead. Fucking 12 miles an hour. Here's a slow moving water stream that if your foot touches the water, you suddenly fucking go into cardio arrest and die. Here's a door that's slowly closing. Fuck, my arm's stuck. I die. Everything is just fucking death in this game. Nothing actually simulating anything realistic. Like fuck, I tripped on a couch.
That hurts.
What?
If you're touching
Well,
lava, that hurts.
No, I just think, what's the fucking point? Might as well just jump off the side of the map.
What I wish they'd done, with thinking back at the hydro, is it?
Yeah.
Why doesn't the water just push you and then at the
That's
end,
what I said.
if
You
you're
could have a
still on
chance to
it,
grab it. Yeah.
yeah, like you could have a chance to jump off. Why didn't they do that?
Yeah, I
It's a
know.
perfect chance for a live action thingy in there. You know, like if you get swept off and you like to hit X as quick as you can, you could grab something on the side.
Yeah, like,
Like-
you can jump up onto that
Yeah,
platform
like,
in the
you
middle.
actually get flushed down. You don't just flimsily fall over. It's like nobody falls into a bathtub and dies.
Unless they're playing with their pet toaster.
Yes, yeah.
Alright.
Get your free
shouldn't
cat
do that,
toaster
though.
Argus today.
Yeah.
Stupidly stupid. I mean, that thing.
Oh, are we gonna go?
I think
Toast
that
again?
ski lift should knock you off the fucking map, off that area or whatever. Shouldn't touch you and make you fall over to your death, or it should knock you on the ground and you have to get up.
That being
Like-
said, I think if you step in lava, you should expect to die.
Yes, well,
Yeah.
that's fair enough. That's
Yeah,
the
but
only
I
one.
no. I want to see myself burn. I wanna. I
I want the flesh.
I want to hear myself scream as it pulls me.
I want the Terminator moment where he sticks his thumb out at the end. None of this just instant death crap.
I want to be able
It's
to
an
look
18's
at
game.
my
Should I
shin.
start acting like it?
Yeah, I want to look down on my shin in the game and just see bubbles, like, well, my skin's boiling from the lava. I want to see that.
No, like this game's useless. There's no decapitation or anything like that. It's just you're dead.
Oh, but they asked to keep it down since World of War, so.
I hope you don't use that, like, motto of rating games in all game. Like, Super Mario's useless. There's no decapitation or anything. Jesus.
There is, even in that, you stand on one of them little mushroom things and it flattens it. That's slightly more decapitated than Call of Duty. Just terrible.
After World of War with all that, you know,
Yeah,
like, named the Nazi zombies.
Yeah,
They
it'll get
was so
banned in so
gory.
many games. If there was decapitation,
Yeah,
it'd get banned
like-
in Germany insta.
wasn't World of War
There's
banned
no-
in Germany
Yeah, well,
for the gore?
you
Or no, the
can't-
blood was green.
you can't
The
have
blood?
the blood was green or something silly like that, or it was just completely removed.
And they got rid of the swastikas, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
they
that's a
didn't.
given.
It was
It's like
Nazis. It was
like-
just zombies as well.
World at War was Nazi zombies.
No,
I'm-
in Germany,
Yeah.
just zombies.
It's like, did they remove the no Russian campaign from the Russian version Modern Warfare 2?
Probably
I
not.
don't. It's ridiculous. Buy the game. Fucking play it.
That being said,
Right, so-
that airport scene probably is overstepping the mark a little bit.
But it's in the freaking game. That's what it is. I mean,
Yeah, but like imagine
I watch a movie and they do the same shit. Nobody gets offended.
Yeah, but just like imagine in the Welsh version of the game, it's just like we're walking down. It's like remember ddim Cymraeg. That's no Welsh in thing. When we're walking into Cardiff Airport, I'd be like, nah, it's a bit close to home. Let's not go with that.
What?
So, no, because that's what I'm saying. Like they should have removed it from the Russian version.
I don't see a problem with the Welsh.
No,
I wouldn't have taken an offence at
That's
all.
the point. I mean, like, it's a game. It's a movie. It's fictional. You're not fucking actually going into an airport and killing everyone. No, you are in a game.
The story.
Well.
Okay. It didn't add to the story. You could skip it. I didn't even enjoy that mission. It was like, oh look, I'm really good at holding down the right
trick. It was supposed to really bring home what these guys were capable of.
Yeah, they did it a lot better in Modern Warfare 3 when they just blew up that girl.
One of the guys was a spy for the.
That was nutsy, man.
That was horrible. I
was like watching that and suddenly take a picture. You poof, and what the fuck?
No, I was playing it. I was in a Skype call with my friend, and he was like, he's finished the campaign. He's like, "Where are you at?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm taking a picture of this girl. I don't know what the hell this is about." And he was like, "Wait for it." I was like, "Oh my god, what the?"
I wasn't that. I don't know if I don't know if I should feel bad, but didn't affect me that much at all.
No, what happened? I've never played a campaign.
Basically, you're there. You're taking a picture. You're filming your daughter and your wife by the looks of it, and they're like, "Look, mommy, look, I'm playing in the leaves and something." And all of a sudden, a truck drives past and blows them up.
Well, that's what happens in movies.
Yeah, but usually it just comes out of nowhere. It's literally, it's
if it comes out of it's what happens
in children and.
Like, what do they do in movies? What do they do in movies? They show kids on a swing. Actual real children on a swing. And then next thing you know, a nuke goes off 5 miles and everybody fucking dies. A game that's shitty graphics, not realistic in the slightest.
Oh, it does look pretty realistic. It's gone past that.
It's not real. It's not fucking real. Still, you know it's not real.
Yeah, but it can still... sorry for having emotion.
It's not about emotion. It's just knowing in your head that it's not fucking real. Like, there's a complete difference between, like I said, it's a movie in a game. You're playing the movie, how you want it to be played. And if you buy
you played Slender. You played Slender, and that affected you kind of in a way, like saying it scared you. So this could affect you too, in like a way of shocking you. From what the fuck?
I bought Slender and I played Slender because I wanted to feel scared. It's what I expected. I buy a war game, I expect to blow someone's fucking head off.
Okay, well then you shouldn't be shocked if it's okay.
I'm not shocked. I'm shocked that it's like people are offended by this.
Yeah.
I'm not offended. I didn't find it offensive.
Same people that click on a YouTube video and then go, "Oh, I don't like this video," and then
dislike. Yes, because they read the title, "Oh, I'm not gonna like this." Press it anyway. Well, this is shit. Dislike.
Yeah.
That's what, like, you buy a war game that's an 18. Oh, I'm disappointed in this game. I have to shoot someone. No. Fuck off. Start the game to shoot someone, that's what you're gonna get. Yeah. To make it realistic, they've got to put realistic scenes in. This is fucking war, people. Not
war.
Exactly, there is...
cowboys and Indians that used to play in your back garden, not that shit. This is
This is supposed to be a simulation of war.
Yes, that is
exactly about scary games, something that really impacts you. Mob of the Dead. I'm excited.
Yeah, did you see the leak on Reddit?
I've seen the leak on Play the Game. It's so.
Yeah, they literally, some guy who used to work at Treyarch was like, "Screw you, Treyarch, I'm leaking the game," because he like quit, and he just told everyone everything, every single detail.
No, actually, that was like from a few months ago, and some of those things aren't relevant anymore. But it looks very good, and I've read a lot about it, and I've even just
the Purgatory mode
been
very
very passionate about.
Have you seen the Purgatory mode?
Looks good. Yeah, it's like Who's Who, but different. You can see brains of zombies, and you can control people using telekinesis, and
you can
control zombies using telekinesis, and I think I'm not supposed to say this, so.
No, you're allowed to say it. It's on the internet.
Okay. Yeah,
I just think another aspect of the game that's going to ruin it. I don't mean to be.
I don't know,
but I just don't think it's going to be good.
The Alcatraz storyline and the main storyline are two different things, apparently.
But
so this is also made by the campaign.
It's going to be like map 5.
Zombies are different.
Yeah, exactly. There's going to be links. There's going to be links.
Yeah, of course there are going to be links. Just like the teddy bears in the Cell 14D. Like that one frame in the trailer, which I pointed out to Mr. Dolly JD. So it's... I don't know. It looks very good, and the campaign people have worked on it. You can see like cutscenes, which they've promised never to do, which is kind of weird.
They've done
So
that, haven't they?
yeah, for Call of the Dead, but that's I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, meh. Well, they've.
no.
Some
I'll
point
play
promised
it and I'll judge it when it comes out, but my first impression is it's gonna be terrible.
You'll spawn in purgatory mode, so good luck.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Spawn
what's the
what?
point?
You'll spawn in purgatory mode. It's
I just want to get on, kill some zombies for as long as I can. I don't want to have to worry about getting to this point and that point and doing this and this and this and this and this
Yeah, also,
before
there's
pointless.
also like emphasizing on the scary factor, like the scariness factor, because you can. Yeah, sorry, you can. Sometimes zombies will just start running, like on round one, they'll just start running towards you and then just stop and go again and don't. And sometimes you hear sounds from just everywhere and
That's going to be
different
annoying.
things. No. I think that's going to be just
Annoying in a way that like you're going to be running a train and everyone's just going to stand still and you're going to get murdered.
I hate trains in Call of Duty Zombies. They
I like
ruined it for me.
trains.
It genuinely ruined it. As soon as I picked up Ascension, yeah, okay, that was funny. As soon as I picked up Ascension, I knew what to do. Like it took me 10 minutes to be like, oh, I just walk around in circles here. But I never really.
Ascension is the easiest map.
No.
I get lost in other areas of the map simply because I've never been there.
How many times have you played it though? I bet it's a lot more than what you've played Transit or the Die Rise.
I'd say
played
it's about the
Kino
same.
so much. Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah,
played Die Rise much simply because I haven't really had the.
Even the
for so long.
World War ones, the World War ones, I played a crazy amount, and then Kino, I played unbelievably crazy amounts, and then all the other DLC for Black Ops 1. But these ones, I play for 10 minutes. Can't get to my objective. I can't even get Jug without having to go through a fight or some
To be
sort.
fair, I do like much prefer Die Rise than Transit.
Yeah, Die
Yeah.
Rise, okay, yeah, it's still alright, but it's
Depends
just
on how
not
you look at it.
like it used to be. It never will be. Like they've just
No.
done something terrible to the game. You're like, what happened to the old German factory? Like that was brilliant. Like it was nice, open, it was all right. Now they've gone. Let's just pack this full of shit.
Well,
That's
that's what
what-
people have asked. They've asked to eliminate trains and stuff, but it's still in Dire Rise. It's still in yeah, it's definitely in transit. So,
No,
'cause, you know, the leaderboards. You know what? Okay, if you're a main COD player that just plays zombies whenever he's bored, you're not really paying attention to the leaderboards. But that's kind of what I just am kind of passionate about. So, with Dire Rise and with all the glitches and exploits and all those
so you ruined
stuff,
it, did you? It was you that ruined
it
it.
ruined
Yeah,
me.
yeah. You and your I don't want trains. I want this and that and whatnot.
Oh, sorry.
That is like the least Aryan accent you could have possibly done.
No, I wasn't trying
Yeah.
to do an accent. I'd probably
Okay.
get told off for being racist or something.
Probably.
Yeah, trying to do an accent of a foreign country just never goes well.
Do it. Netherlands, do it right now.
I don't know.
Hello.
Okay, good. No,
That's terrible.
almost. That's more German, but okay. So yeah,
Hi,
Mob of the Dead
sorry,
looks really good. GG's been silent for a while, or quiet for a while, so we're gonna go back to him.
Oh, what? Don't drop this thing on me, Arian.
No, I'm saying yeah, you've been quiet for a while,
I've been
so
listening. I have been listening to both. I've enjoyed listening, so you know I don't always have to speak. I can listen as well.
He has so been on Facebook.
I have not. Been
talking about GG, new
You
logo.
always,
I was
you
what?
always have a go at us for not shutting up.
GG, what's up with your new logo?
What new logo?
Your like
Oh,
The
you guys,
teacup.
the guys watching from my end can't see the teacup.
Yeah,
Well, no,
what is
it's
up with
still
that?
your it's still your icon though.
Exactly.
Still-
Yeah. Basically, I wasn't happy with like the header on my YouTube banner, so I changed that around. I made that simple. I put the text in the middle, so basically it doesn't matter what size of like platform you're looking on, whether it's on like a really small laptop computer or a big TV or whatever. Then it always stays center, and there's always an image around it. And then I put the teacup then into the profile image, so that would then overlay on the new YouTube layout.
And
Worked
some
well.
Battlefield 4
Yeah,
content.
which well,
Yeah.
I can change the background image then as I want, you know. So the minute I think
Yeah.
that's a really cool image, so I put that up, but I can easily change it, and the text will stay the same. Just the image will change from time to time. And
I
it's-
love your website.
my website. It's just the splash.
we are the
page.
blue port open.
Sorry, that's so funny.
What
Sorry.
is?
Assemble my new Flatpak
yeah.
website. Where's the damn Allen key? Oh, you're still here. As you can see, I'm a little busy right now. So why don't you go make yourself a nice cup of tea while I sort things out? Cheerio.
Yeah.
And then try and log in. I tried to log in
I've
like
ever
6
heard.
or 7 times now.
Did you?
Yeah, I've tried to guess your password.
If I had security
username.
all up and full, it would have probably locked you out by now completely.
Password is
blocked your
T.
IP address.
Yeah, password's T. Anyone wants to try it?
It's not.
No, we're just trying to flood your site. Sorry.
Yeah, of course you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it will come to a day when we are as popular as other podcasts that we will just like say, let's take down Gaming Geek site again. Yeah.
Thanks. Take my website down.
Randoms.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Anyway,
About
yeah,
the
I am
podcast,
working on. I am like slowly in the background working on it. It's just, honestly, I don't really have the time to fully invest in it all the time. But it will be up at some point. Is someone playing music, or is it yet again my side?
Yes, it's
It's
you.
your side.
Oh, I know.
You know, you need to get ad blocker, my friend.
No, it's not that. It's I realized I had the COD Elite page open and the stream starting in 10 minutes. I started playing music. So.
Okay, we're going as soon as that's signed. I'm sorry.
Right.
Well, now you know in 10 minutes this podcast will be over.
Yeah, we will be wrapping up anyway because we're almost near 2 hours. We are actually
Yeah.
almost near 2 hours this time.
No, we're not.
Yes, we
That's
are.
fine.
We are
Yeah, can we call it a day so I can upload this in a
Yeah,
reasonable
but we
time?
are like it's almost 8
Calm
o'clock.
down,
We started
ladies.
at was it 6:30 we started?
I forgot
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
press
Oh,
it's
I
an
thought it
hour
was
and a
si-
half.
I forgot. I thought it was 6. I got my time.
Wait, you
mixed
forgot
up.
to press what, randoms?
record.
Really?
Start again.
No.
What's going on, guys? It's all here today. Bringing you the British. No, what? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll rip it from you guys. I'm backlogged with a few videos.
So, someone in the Twitch chat put countdown until North Korea launch an egg at America. Have you spoke about North Korea?
No, let's not
No,
go there.
no,
Let's
we're not
go
gonna go there. Otherwise, we'll get involved. We're English. Let's leave ourselves out of it.
America's got all the hate at the minute. Let them have it.
Lads, what are they going to do? Have you
least
seen
they're
where
not
North,
paying
seen where
attention to
North
where we're
Korea
right now.
are compared to us? They're very far
Well,
away.
everybody thought Vietnam was gonna be a snitch, but you know,
But it turned out to be a bludger. Is that a correct Harry Potter reference? I think it is.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Possibly.
Don't-
Yeah, I
don't
think you're
Harry
correct.
Potter.
Don't Harry Potter me. That is the saddest thing. Like your homosexuality
Wait,
is yet
which
again.
movie?
like,
What
all
movie?
3 of you, if you no,
Harry
Arian,
Potter's
keep your
amazing.
I'm asking,
shut.
I'm asking side.
Arian, keep your mouth shut before you lose all respect from me.
Is anyone else sad that the LucasArts studios being closed?
No,
LucasArts
no,
Games?
no, no. I'll tell you why. They haven't made a game in like 10 years. They've been,
No, but it happened. I've been waiting for Knights of the Old Republic 3
Yeah,
for
they're
fucking
just
years.
going to license them out, and it's the best thing that could ever happen to them.
Well,
and I've already had arguments.
Apart from
want-
the 150 staff that have been laid off, though.
Yeah,
but
well,
they'll just
start
get
that-
moved. They'll just
who
get
cares?
moved somewhere else.
Affect me. I don't mean to offend you if you work at LucasArts, but
Yeah,
your job did not affect me because you weren't
You
doing
cannot-
anything.
It's a job in the gaming industry. They're just going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know, Riot will pick them
Yeah, I
up.
guess
Riot
so.
pick everyone up. Riot have a huge staff.
But
You're right,
I
they
want
make-
the next Star Wars Republic to be like the others because they were both exactly the same game but a different storyline and better graphics each time. I don't want number 3 to be some shabby job of what it should have been.
Yeah, so it's the best thing that could have possibly happened.
No, it's not. It's the worst
Yeah,
thing.
because LucasArts can't make a good game recently. Tell me a game that LucasArts have made independently.
They were actually looking at developing the next one, and there was like
What were
loads
they
of
looking at it? Did they have a meeting where one of them was like, "Oh, we should probably do this," and they were like, "Yeah, let's discuss that in 5 years."
don't know, something like that. But they said like the rumors were that it was going to stay to the same structure that everybody knows and loves, but there's going to be a more action-packed storyline
Yeah,
to
look,
it.
Metro are apparently still doing that, and they're with the new studio. Saints Row are doing that; they're with the new studio. If it's a good game that can make money, it'll happen.
But the only games that are up for question at the minute is 1313 and First Assault.
I want to see 1313 though.
Yeah,
I hope
same.
someone good picks that up.
Same. But you know,
Valid.
it could fall into the wrong hands. Let's hope it doesn't.
Who though? Who would wreck that?
Activision?
Activision, EA, the lot, anyone.
Yeah, but no, Activision EA will have no use for that genre.
I don't know if EA could afford it.
Well, no, they don't have that genre, so why wouldn't they buy into it?
Because then they have to stick to a storyline dictated by George Lucas, who changes his mind more time than a person with Alzheimer's at a restaurant.
Not really.
Let's remove this scene. Let's add this scene, and let's remove this scene. Okay, George, we're halfway through the Blu-ray copy, and you've already changed half the film.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Exactly.
on that note, I think we're going to start to wrap it up.
Yeah, because the...
Yeah, and if you're offended about the Alzheimer's joke, just give it 10 minutes. You would have forgot.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you on that note.
Send all the hate
Thank you to
to
Sai for joining us. He came in like 10 minutes into the podcast.
Yeah, like a raging infant.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Thank you to Crazy Randoms for being here, and put in the comment section down below if you are here. Happy birthday to him.
Yeah, please say happy birthday to
in
me.
the comment section.
I have no friends.
Exactly. So
Another Rams effect.
You guys are his friends.
Nobody likes me, so please say happy birthday.
please do it in the comments.
Exactly.
if
We
you
don't
need
even
as
like
well.
him. He's
Yeah.
paying us.
We'll personally like your comment, all of us, if you do say happy birthday.
Yeah. Wait, hang
Yeah.
on. Are we
I'm
discussing
going to say it now.
PKA?
Thanks, Rob Joe. That's brilliant, yeah.
Yeah.
Have we not discussed these people that, like, the British Tea Party podcast was the top comment on Woody's PK video for like half an hour the other day?
Yes.
It was like 2 hours, and somebody else, nobody knew what it was. I did get one comment going, "You guys are shit," but but
I
some
did have
random said, "Yeah, let's watch the British Tea Party."
I only
podcast."
cried for 2 hours.
Yeah, and I was like, "Woohoo!"
I
And
did
they
have a
got,
couple of people comment on my previous episode of my channel saying that it was really enjoyable episode. So
yeah.
yeah.
That's because I wasn't there. I'm sorry if I'm ruining.
Oh yeah, I forgot you weren't there. I forgot. Oops.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you to Arian as well for popping along for the few hours.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And on that note, I think we will call it a evening, morning, afternoon, night, depends where you are. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment below saying happy birthday to Crazy Randoms if you've made it this far. Like the video, subscribe to all of our channels, links in the description probably. Subscribe to them and all that good stuff. But as always, drink tea and game on.